Alone at the end of the world. I have decided to, by popular demand, redo my guide on this hidden badge since the addition of the Cuirassiers zombie. To get this badge, you need to survive 19 waves on Endless on your own. I know it says 20, but really you just have to survive 19 and get to wave 20. First and foremost, you need a private server. They are free, so that's pretty good, and you have to join it on your own. You can't have any help, it's just you. And second up, the only command you can use is to force map. You cannot use any other command or it will void the badge. Also note, when you're forcing the map, you cannot use foggy fields because that map is like blacklisted. You can only use the endless maps that are in the game. I'll have a list on the screen right now. So for this guide, we'll be using La Ferme des Hontes. I probably butchered that, but we'll be forcing that. So to do that, you just want to type in the chat log /force map La Fer. That should pop up for you. Ensure you pick Sapper, and I highly suggest using the siege armor if you have it, and I'll explain later on why. Just trust me on it, you'll probably want to use siege armor. And here we go. For this badge, you want to head up onto this barn and begin building. Start with the barricades at the top on the hay bale side. We don't put the barricades on the shelf side since zombies can climb up the shelves, sort of flank you from the middle there. Also put some caltrops down at the bottom. This helps it helps group up zombies and is especially helpful when the bombers arrive. The first 6 waves are mostly uneventful. Keep killing the zombies with your axe while staying behind your barricades. If you can, try stunning them and then repairing the barricade while they're stunned, but ensure you can always retreat back when they're about to break the barricade so you don't get ambushed. And when there's about 1 zombie left, hopefully it's just a regular shambler, leave it alive. And you want to regularly stun it so you can go around and repair and reconstruct all your buildings without a worry of the next wave starting. And then when you do kill it, you can start the next wave. Wave 7 is where the runners arrive. Be extra careful with these goobers since they can end a run in one go. Try and take them out while they're climbing the ladder, and take extra precautions when dealing with them because they like to tackle and they can be very grabby about it. Bombers also arrive around wave 7. With the caltrops slowing everything down, the zombies group up. That means when a bomber comes along, they can take out a lot of the zombies for you. Otherwise, stay clear of their glow when you see it, and keep plenty of distance as to avoid meleeing one. If you have the siege armor on, it is less of a worry since you can survive the explosion. When a bomber does explode, that usually leaves you a bit of a gap to be able to rush forward, reconstruct a few barricades before the next zombies arrive as well. Continuing on with this strategy of rebuilding and retreating, we get to wave 13, Zappers arrive. These guys are slow and can end a run with one hit with their axe if you're on low health. They aren't that much of an issue since they're pretty easy to take out using your axe and your barricades. Wave 16 is where this guide gets an update. The Zero Seer shows up for your last 4 waves. Now, sometimes they get caught in the bomber's explosion, which is great. If not, try and take down the Zero Seer as it climbs the ladder. If you can't do that, then try to use your barricades and axe its exposed flesh. That includes its arm and its head. Note with the siege armor, you can tank a charge attack. That's another reason why you want it. And of course, this will continue growing in intensity. Upkeep the retreating tactic, leaving one alive to restore your defenses before the last wave. Wave 19 is your last wave. This is where you want to push everything you have onto the undead. And therefore, either finishing in the barn or out in the fields, you will obtain the Alone at the End of the World badge, which comes with 2 cosmetics. The Rose-Tinted Glasses are one of my favourite cosmetics, since I use it all the time. It's very stylish and very epic. The fork beard is alright for a free beard. Not my cup of tea, but it's pretty good. And that is Alone at the End of the World by me, Prof. Other YouTubers will obviously have their own versions, like some like to use Officer out in an open map, but this is my updated version of how I did it, and I did it in this one as well. But this is my updated version of how I did it. Feel free to leave suggestions in the comments, and I hope this guide helps you out.